Um, I'm never doing this shit again. Lego Monkey Kid is a cartoon inspired by the characters and stories of the 500-year-old Chinese legend, the Monkey King, and the journey to the West. I'm totally not reading the first thing I looked up on Google like a lazy fuck. Anyways, in the show, there's this dude, his name is MK, and he lives/works at this place called Pigsy's Noodles. The restaurant's on the first floor and MK's room was on the top floor. I was watching the show for the 100th time, and I thought in my head, you know, I wonder if anybody made Megapolis in Minecraft, the city that MK lives in. I looked on Google, and I found nothing. So I saw an opportunity, and I leapt for it. I like building stuff. I made this Lego piece for my birthday. I need a macaque figure, please. Oh my god. The concept of building the entirety of Megapolis seems fucking impossible to me. Also, I'm just really lazy, so I decided to just stick with Pigsy's Noodles. It seems simple enough. The entire building is just a one big fucking rectangle. Literally, it did. What is it, the braid? Also, don't request stuff in the comments. This is a one-time thing. I am nowhere near a master builder. Also, I don't want people to think I'm gonna be a Minecraft YouTuber. My 11-year-old self would be very happy to see that I'm making a video like this, but I do not think that is a good career to invest in at the moment. Also, if you haven't realized, I'm post-build Oliver. That shit was fucking horrible. Everything, and I mean everything that could have went wrong. I did finish the build, but oh my god, never again. Just the setup alone was hell on earth. I knew that I wanted to use mods for the decorations. There was probably some stuff I could pull off for like armor stands and command block, but one, I am way too lazy to learn all that stuff, and it just seemed like hell. Two, it seems like a lot of work, and especially if I'm gonna have to like do that for every single decoration or every single detail. I wanted to save time, so I just decided to go with mods. I'm using CurseForge for my mods. If I remember, I'll try to link all of them in the description. An important thing to note, by the way, I barely have any experience with modded Minecraft. The only experience I have is trying to run the Crazy Craft mod pack on my laptop, my old laptop when I was 13, and I almost vaporized it in the process. That laptop was so bad. So I basically had to YouTube tutorial myself throughout the entire process. I downloaded CurseForge, I made a profile, and I got the mods I wanted. I tried to run the game, and it crashed. It didn't even get to load. It just kept crashing. I looked up the crash code thing, and thank God for Reddit. Reddit has been my saving grace throughout this entire experience. Apparently there were multiple things that could have been wrong, like making sure the mod version you downloaded matches the version of Minecraft you're using, stuff like that. Turns out I had to update my graphics card. Okay, cool, boom, problem solved. Two, I also wanted to record a time lapse of me building this shit, so I wanted to get the replay mod. Turns out there isn't a version for Minecraft 1.20.1 Forge, at the time of me recording this at least, but there was a version for Fabric. Fabric is a different mod loader. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. Yo, peep the water bottle. Fabric is a different mod loader from Forge, so I couldn't get it on CurseForge, but I found out that there is a way you can use Fabric mods with Forge mod. There's a mod called Sinitra connector. I hope I'm saying that right, which is a compatibility layer that basically allows you to run both Fabric and Forge mods. To whoever made that, thank you. You are the reason I haven't killed myself. Also, I wanted everything to look pretty for the replay mod. By the way, this isn't the last you'll hear of the replay mod. So I tried to get shaders. Optifine couldn't work because they didn't have the specific Forge version I was using. So I had to get Oculus, an unofficial fork of Iris, and boom, shaders. Now began the actual building. My biggest mistake was not taking into account that Lego Monkey Kid is a fucking cartoon. A 2D cartoon at that, meaning that there are most likely going to be a fuck ton of inconsistencies with the background because it's not really that important to the story. Side note, this isn't me saying that the background artists are bad at their job. If anything, they go above and beyond and give us amazing scenery. I am pro glazing. This is a common thing with all cartoons. Gumball's house from the Amazing World of Gumball legitimately does not make any sense. Anyways, I did not take this into consideration when I started, so I went through the process of rebuilding this stupid fucking building so many times. Anyway, I wanted the building to be in this nice scenery, so I found this seed and it just looked really nice, especially with the shaders. Remember the replay mod? Yeah, I lost like 5 minutes of footage because one of the mods updated and the file pretty much deleted itself. So I pretty much ate shit. Anyways, I started working from the inside out because I didn't want to make the outside first and then have to remake an entire wall or something because something didn't fit or I needed more space. But it was after I finished making the first floor that I realized that they don't really show how MK gets into his bedroom. Like obviously he takes like stairs or a ladder or something, but they never really show how he gets up there. Or they did and I just missed an episode. Please don't comment and tell me which one. I have been through enough. I tried to make the stairs curve to the right to try to keep that rectangular shape of the building, but it just didn't work. By doing this, MK's apartment was way too big and there was a lot of dead space, and I really wanted to give it that cramped and cozy feeling. I'd even try to build this like spiral staircase thing, but the layout from the building or the outside still didn't match the picture, which is what my goal was. I wanted everything to be as close as possible to the reference pictures, but it just wasn't possible. So I gave up. Then a friend of mine gave me an idea to make the rooms separate and use command blocks to teleport me into each room. That way I would have the right proportions on the outside and not have to worry so much when building the inside. Again, don't go into the comments like, duh, that was obvious, you should have done that first. Guys, please, 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 please. So I made the outside, and once again, the replayed mod continues to fuck my day up. Okay, I need you guys to understand something. Look at the name of this file. Do you see the name of this file? Now, upon looking at it, you may say to yourself, well, Oliver, why'd you name this file timelapse_toilet? It is because when I recorded this clip with the replay mod, in the middle of the clip, randomly, there was just the sound of a toilet flushing, and I don't know where it came from. And the most frustrating part about that is I can't prove that. This file doesn't have any audio attached to it, so I can't prove that that happened, but it happened. I'm not crazy. Let me say this again. I cannot stress this enough. I am not crazy. I am not crazy. It happened. There was a flush sound effect when I recorded the clip. Apparently the mod doesn't detect other mods, so all the decorations I used showed up as weird glitched blocks and transparent blocks, which was annoying and meant that I couldn't record a proper time lapse. So I just opened OBS and recorded from there. After making the outside, I hollowed out the area under it and started to build the actual restaurant. I remembered some of the measurements I did the first time, so it wasn't really that hard. It was just time consuming. A thing I was excited about when building was getting the mods to match like the exact item in the picture, the exact decoration or piece of furniture. Then I put command blocks under the pressure plates on the doorway to simulate walking into a room. It's been a while since I used command blocks, so I had to Google how to teleport players, but once I figured it out, it was pretty easy. Then came MK's room. I built it under the restaurant. It was the same process as the restaurant. There was a lot of stuff I had to freestyle, by the way. I gave MK a bathroom and I made the entrance in the hallway and I added a bunch of random paintings on the wall. I made a normal typical bathroom, nothing too fancy. I put a bunch of random shit in MK's room to fill it up, like pizza boxes to make it seem like messy. Listen, I know he lives in a noodle shop, okay? I didn't feel like finding another mod. I added a pressure plate that teleports you outside his window to the fire escape. I thought that was a good idea. And after that, I was pretty much done. I did make some changes after I finished recording, like the walls in MK's room and little details in the restaurant. But other than that, it was finished. This is the finished build. It took me longer than it should have. Again, I'm gonna have all the mods listed in the description below. Lego Monkey Kids Season 5 is coming out in the summer and I'm really excited. I can't wait to see more of my favorite character. You'll never guess who it is. Thanks for watching and bye. Hit him with one of these. One of these. One of these.